Welcome to Into the Mind of a Madman Questions. This is a new segment I'm started that I wanted to ask a question to a celebrity or somebody where I would ask them this question if I had a chance to interview them, but I obviously don't have that opportunity at this point. This question goes to Bridget Kelly and Joe Button, but more so to Bridget. I mean, they're both Joe Budden's a former rapper, Bridget Kelly is a singer. And my question for you too, and like I said, more so for Bridget, because I really want her perspective, to be honest, is as a singer, why do you critique other singers, but especially professional? Why do you critique it the way that you do? Let me add context to this. Now, obviously, you have your own likes and dislikes as far as how you hear music, how you view lyrics, how, just your experiences and where you at in life, how you intake certain uh content, music, right? Now, you being a singer and you had your podcast, you critique music being a podcaster, but you being a singer, I just always wondered, Bridget, where you are at in your life today is not the same place you were at when you came out, whether you were 18, 19, 20, whatever, however old you are. Today, you are getting married. Today, you are in a position of you you're just a different person, right? So I feel like the music you would make today would be different from yesterday. Not today, yesterday isn't yes, but yesterday. And I just wondered, like, if people, not people, other professional singers didn't really like your direction, didn't like your content, would it not affect you in a way to where it's like I'm more so talking about what, oh, this is not for me. I'm used to her singing about certain other things. It was another feel. And as fans, we can get that off. We can get, as a fan, we can get off. Well, it don't give me that same feel as it once did. But as a professional, somebody who's done this, been through that, who's good at it, who we give all the credit and praise to, as another person on that professional level, I I would think, just my, like I said, I would think that you would give grace, more grace than the average fan would, simply because you understand, well, this is kind of the music I want to make today in my life. So hopefully another person who's put pen to pad, another person who's been in that booth, another person who had to pay for studio time, who had to deal with trying to get it to a label, trying to get it to a producer who's willing to work with me and maybe not charge me everything and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I I you and Joe Buttons, I feel like y'all don't display that grace publicly, I'm saying. I mean, you can have whatever you have behind the scenes, but Joe Button is very known for his critiques. You, in your podcast, when that was around, you had a you just you professed, or you made mention of, you and SZA fell out because of your critique of her album. And I just, like I said, as a fan looking at somebody who does that, I just, not that y'all can't critique, because obviously, like I said, y'all have your own experiences of where y'all are at in life, and obviously, I've heard you say that that's why you didn't like SZA's album. But to me, I just feel like y'all kind of, well, not Joe now because he's retired, and he kind of, I wouldn't say he flirts with coming back, but he said he may come back. But you are active in this, and this is why it's more so about you. 'Cause I really care about what you think about this particular topic. Like, you are active and you are in a different place, so I feel like you shouldn't critique it simply because I would think you would want to be received of where you at now, not what I'm used to hearing from you. And I just, even in that brain, like, the fan's brain is such a, I like what I like from this person. A artist brain is, no, I understand that was me on album one. I'm in a totally different spot in album two. I'm dealing with certain different things. I got more money. I got less money. I got taken advantage of, or I got shown love. I like I'm having a kid. I'm in a relationship. I was single when I first started. Like, y'all artists really understand what it takes to put this together. So I'm intrigued. I'm very, like, I'm very much intrigued by, like, what makes y'all really want to publicly critique it. I'm not, and like I said, podcast aside, I definitely understand the podcast aspect of it. But to me, it would behoove you to just be like, when it comes to critiquing music, I'm not, because I'm an artist and I just know what it takes. I want people to receive me as I am today. Not, I don't want them to hold me to a standard of what they, even if it was 2 3 albums, what you've known me to be. I, as an artist, I want room to display how I feel in the moment in which I feel it. I don't know, that's just my perspective. Hopefully, Bridget, you can see this hopefully, Joe, you can see it and kind of respond to me in that way. Man, I appreciate you both. Bridget, I listen to your music. I'm not saying I'm nobody's huge fan. I'm Joe Button's fan, but I'm a huge Joe Button fan. But I love, I will always support you, Bridget. I love your music. I just was always intrigued by that ever since the SZA thing happened. So I want to thank you, and hopefully we get to sit down one day once I become big. I appreciate you. Have a good day.